Hello, my minions. We are back with part 2 of Partners in Crime. Facing... Do we put the skull back? We're just simple thieves. So... She didn't want to hurt anyone, so... I'll put it back for now. Punk. That hurt.
Wake up, partner. We need to get out of here. Who was that? What was all that about with dowries and iron wheels? Nobody. Well, I sent word to the Thieves Guild of Abar's Landing. They were interested in acquiring the Geovessan skull. Abar's Landing was to be our next stop. But why would this iron wheel set an ambush here? Are you certain you've never heard of them? Of course, you're right. The iron wheel could return at any moment. We need to get out of here, and fast. Wait, did you hear that? There's someone...
I'm not a very good thief.
Who are you?
You don't know me yet, but I'm a friend. Quen, isn't it? Put on this uniform and head outside. The iron wheel won't detain a Windhelm guard.
There's no way I'm leaving here without my partner.
I only had one uniform. Recover your boat and meet us by the catacomb exit. Then we can return to the Thieves Guild in Abar's Landing.
You're from the Thieves Guild? All right. I'll meet you both by the exit. Good luck, partner.
She'll be fine. Looks like we take the dangerous way around.
Okay. There you are.
Did I mention I'm afraid of spiders? Probably should have mentioned. I'll keep it under control. Look, a crypt. Nothing bad ever happens in a crypt.
Yay, that's level 7! I'm still working on my smithing. Don't judge me.
Right side, these only have 4 hits.
So let's take a look. Either way.
That's not good. Look out!
Can't go that way, so we go this way. Hey, spiders!
Are we running? No! All right then!
Oh, joy!
It's easy. Or me. Let's share the blame.
That was one big, really ugly spider, but that was cool. Fairly solid boss fight. Let's get
Follow
a...
me. We're almost there.
No longer trespassing. You've left
I
it.
don't think they saw me.
Are you all right? You're greener than my favorite vest.
It's fine. I'm fine.
Could have lived my entire life without running through a spider pit. But we made it through. It'll make a real impression in Abba's Landing. The Thieves Guild. And my guildmaster, who can explain why the Iron Wheel thinks you deserve the same fate they've inflicted upon us. It's an unpleasant fate. It involves branding irons. You are your own master, but the Iron Wheel is relentless, and they know your face. They know your partner's face, too. So, tell me where we're all headed? I suggest Abba's Landing as soon as you're able.
Alright. I gotta kind of agree. Abba's Landing. They can be as cranky as they want. I'll still kick the crap out of them. Ooh! I got a pet! Hold on! That's what I meant to do. Pets.
When you're up to it, we'll head to the Thieves' Den. It's in an old cistern.
Oh, a cistern. Wonderful. I'm to be surrounded by water everywhere I go.
That's right, she doesn't like water. Come on, finish loading. It looks like they have. There she is.
Always a pleasant journey to Abba's Landing. Head to our Thieves' Den. The Guildmaster awaits. Your partner and I will be along when she's less expulsive. Hidden within an old cistern that's long forgotten by the city's merchant lords. A new home for us after the Iron Wheel tore apart the old one. It's a bit damp. You get used to it.
Okay. Let's take a look at the map. And there we go. It's that way. Hey, look, my little jackal! He's so cute! Though I do agree with certain condemnations of certain people. Excuse me. When they talk, going, you know what? Okay, that's the forge. Pets should really do more than just sit around looking. Wow. Now the city's finally loaded.
Guildmaster is expecting you. Go on in.
Dude, that looks like it freaking hurt.
Over here. We should speak.
Zara!
Walk Softly sent word of your time at Fulstrom Homestead. Said you slipped out from between the Iron Wheel's greedy fingers. I am, but call me Zira. Titles don't carry weight when you live in a cistern. Pretty bold of you and Quen to go after the Geovessen's skull. Did you know she sent a letter asking to set up a meet? Rookie mistake. The Iron Wheel read her mail. That's why I sent Walk Softly to pull you out. Don't get me wrong, Quen may be green, but she planned a real heist. The kind we used to pull off before the Iron Wheel captured or killed most of us. Bastards. You heard of Magnifica Flora? She's a noble from Tanith, with a substantial dowry in her family tomb. We tried to steal it, but we failed, and she hired the Iron Wheel to punish us. I hear their leader thought you worked for us. Want to make it official? If the great Chief Inspector Ron Beek thinks you're part of the guild, who am I to disagree? Capable thieves like me and Quen to pull ourselves out of the gutter. So, care to join the Thieves Guild? We have nowhere to go but up.
Always join the Thieves Guild because it's just fun.
Good. You aren't afraid of a challenge. The more you do for us, the more gold and respect you'll earn. Reputation goes a long way with us. I told you about our failed heist, the one that led the Iron Wheel to Abaz Landing. Someone pointed them in our direction. It's time we found out exactly who it was. My gold is on Velsa. She was part of our Thieves' Council, the guild's inner circle, but she retired just before the dowry heist. It might be coincidence, or it might be she sold us out for large stacks of coin. That's what I'd like to find out. You and I should pay her a visit, see if the Iron Wheel funds her retirement. There's a breach in the city wall, outside the flooded district. Meet me there when you're ready. Thieves should always travel separately. Advice from Nicholas. Good advice. Said she'd earned enough for a lifetime. Handed over her rackets and told us to leave her alone. We'd see her in the markets now and again. She kept to herself. Fine by me. Coral underclothes are less abrasive. Our old guildmaster, a mentor and a friend. They planned the dowry heist that would have seen us wealthy beyond our dreams. But he's gone. I lost him in Magnifica Falora's family too. He is sorely missed.
Okay, and that's Partners in Crime, Part 1 and 2. We're setting up for Cleaning House, which we will head and do in just a little bit. It looks, it's new expansion. The main story quest is what I've been read. Everything about it is 10 hours. That's not including all the other side quests and things like that. I mean, Orsinium DLC was a massive DLC, especially comparative to Imperial City. This one doesn't look to be quite as big, but considering they're doing it, they're doing DLCs in like quarterly sections. I mean, first one was I think in August, Imperial City. Then you had Orsinium drop in at, it was either late October or November. This one's just dropped beginning of March. The next big one, which I think could possibly be like the Dark Brotherhood, should be around June, July time. Adding consistent, solid content, bringing people back to content that's already there. Some people, oh, that's just lazy. Yes and no. In a way, it's lazy because you don't have to make any new assets. That makes things easier. But it's also because you have a ton of content already, drawing people back into that old content that no one's really around, hasn't used really for a while, is really intelligent, and it's a step old school. UO used to do it. EQ was famous for doing it. It would add new content and things like that, and then also the next time they added more content, they'd have parts of it they drop in old content to get people using it again. Excuse me. I've always liked the Thieves Guild in Elder Scrolls world. I mean, you're playing a character that not everyone's perfect and all that, and it's one of those things of, if you want to be far more nefarious, which I'm going to be making a Nightblade at some point soon, I'm not sure which race or class or race yet. Maybe Wood Elf. I don't know yet. Or Khajiit. And go full thief that route and things like that. I think would be a very interesting way to go. But this definitely adds a huge dimension of not really any other MMO has a thieving system where you can go in, steal, you gotta go fence it. Any of the major MMOs out there, I can't actually think of anyone out there that has done a thieving structure. I think this is very interesting. This should open up quite a few things for people to be able to do. And no, it's not a huge amount of content. I mean, main story, 10 hours. Side quests, probably another 10. I mean, Orsinium's main storyline was... it was easy. I'm trying to remember. I think my rough guess is about 25 hours. I'm leaning more towards 30, and that's excluding side quests, or that could be possibly including side quests. And the main storyline was about 20-ish hours. It's been a while since I've done it, so I can't remember exactly. And we just... And... yeah, to get a hold of the DLC, you gotta subscribe. Oh, excuse me. I think I need a coffee. And I found probably the easiest way to do it is either sub or get a hold of the 60-day cards for subbing, because those because I'm in the UK, it's $8.99, so basically £9 a month for 30 days, or about £12.25, £12.50 for 60-day card. If you do through Elder Scrolls 60-day thing, I think is $15.99. In the end, if you buy the game cards, 2 months, you're saving. Some people will buy the 3 months and they get the extra crowns with it. So there's several ways to do it. And you know what? You can save up your crowns, buy the DLC permanently. I mean, Thieves Guild is 2,000. Orsinium's 3,000. And I think Imperial City is 2,000. So, I mean, you're getting 1,500 crowns per month. So that's 3,000. If you buy the 2-month card, you can already buy the Thieves Guild DLC. Not have to worry about subbing after that. Turn around, buy another card. That gives you another 3,000. You still have 1,000 left over. Then you can buy Orsinium. And that way, if you don't want to sub, boom. You get DLCs. And you don't have to sub after that. And it gives you options to work with. And with that, my minions, if you guys and gals like what you see, please subscribe. Throw me on your favorites. Hit that like button. If you got comments, questions, want to game with me, want to see me stream anything, please let me know. And until next time, keep on gaming, my minions.